Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of this amazing podcast. And on this episode, we'll be talking about something that is really been a hot topic in the industry for the past few days about Korean companies, the devil's advocate, being evil, all in general. But today, I would want us to look at this from this angle, and I'll be pushing this question out. Are K-pop companies really the devil fans portray them to be? Are they really evil and wicked as the fans portray them? The Korean industry, like any other entertainment industry, has its own set of challenges and criticisms. Like, they are not clean, they are not pure. Some concerns have been raised about the K-pop industry, including issues related to overwork, mental health, and intense pressure in the industry. However, it is important to note that with all this negative connotation, and that is this negative identity that is really paramount to K-pop companies, like the way people view them to be, there are also positive aspects to this industry, such as the global reach of K-pop music, the diverse fan base, the cultural impact K-pop has had all over the world. And fans continue to support the industry for various reasons, like the love for the music, the connections they feel with this artist, the sense of community and belonging with this fandom. There have been instances in the industry whereby K-pop companies have been called out or they've been painted very bad. For example, we've seen for SM and how people have been accusing them of how they treat their artists. Hype too with Adore right now, with the power tussle between the two. Even JYP itself and even YG. So K-pop companies have been labeled for a very long time now. This is not happening for the very first time. It has been in existence very long time. But looking at it now, are K-pop companies really bad? Are they really evil? Are they really as bad as fans portray them to be? Because when you read some things on social media about the way some fans actually portray this company, you would ask yourself that, okay, is it that bad? Is this how wicked these companies are? As a K-pop fan, when I see a lot of things happening in the industry, I remind myself of these questions that some of us ask ourselves and we don't have answer to. Like, by supporting this presumed corrupt and dangerous industry, are we opening the door for more people to become maltreated and abused? After all, we make it possible for such treatment because we buy albums, we stream their songs, which in turn they gain money from, right? Sometimes it's bad. I don't know about it all, because sometimes when they give us issues like this, we hear about things like this, we don't really know what's going on behind the scene. It is the information we are privileged to hear about that we are hearing about. We don't really know the root of this matter. And yes, it is not just the K-pop industry. It is all industries. It is in the entertainment industry, the business industry. Every industry has its own bad side. Many people will say, oh, Hollywood, they are not as bad as K-pop. No, there are a lot of scandals and maltreatment covered up in Hollywood that are just coming to light over maybe 65 years, and they are just charging some of these people to court. They have their own negative side, so no industry is pure. Most people have this weird view about K-pop industry. Oh, the company is bad, the idol is good. And I see many fans saying things like, oh, the company does not let them do this and this. Yeah, I understand that some companies do very bad stuffs, and I know how hard K-pop training is. But by no means can we say that these companies are absolutely evil and the idols are the innocent victims. You know, sometimes they work hand in hand, both the company and the artist, to share the common goal. To share the same goal, especially the big ones that we know about. Even if these companies don't force some of these artists to do some of the things they do, a majority of them will still go on diet and will not say anything politically controversial. Yes, I just feel like some fans have some kind of savior complex, that they feel like they have to enlighten the K-pop industry, the K-pop culture, and liberate these artists. Like, it is disturbing sometimes when you see posts about, oh, we need to stand up and fight for this artist. Yeah, you might want to stand up and fight for this artist, but when you say it and do it in the wrong way, it passes another message across. Some of these companies within the industry are not all bad. Some of them are actually good and they treat the artists fairly and do their best to help the artists grow. You don't compare the resources JYP, Hype, SM and JYP will give its artists to the resources a smaller company will give its artists. So when they see things like this, they see the differences in the marketing strategy of some of these companies, you are quick to say, oh, they are not treating them right. Do you understand what's going on behind the scene? Do you understand the business side of what is going on? And K-pop is business to this company. Yes, you might feel like, oh, I care about the life of this artist. They care about the life of these people. How are they faring? Oh, yes, the company might care about the life of this artist, but in as much as they care about the life of this artist, it is still business foremost to them. It is not a charity work. This might sound heartless to some people, but you need to understand that firstly, K-pop industry is about business. It's not about charity. It's not about taking care of the welfare of this artist. So when you see some of these K-pop companies take necessary but hard decisions, know that this is coming from the business side of things. They need to do it to keep the company running. When they do some things, you'll be like, oh, they are so wicked. No, they are not wicked. They are trying to preserve the company. I hope you understand what I'm trying to pass across. I know some of these things with the companies and the idols, it happens outside the knowledge of fans, and sometimes we are just privileged to hear about it when maybe there's a rumor going around or some of this news leak out. But when things like this happen, nobody wants to immediately come out due to fear of being blacklisted in the industry forever, because no one wants a whistleblower in the industry. That is the fundamental understanding of this company. They will not want to take you in again. Take for example the 50-50 situation, and the thing that whole situation was so messed up that the careers of those girls were ruined even when they came out to talk. Even with this Hype and Adore situation going on right now, I just hope the two parties actually come and settle this issue amicably so it doesn't affect the career of these girls, because when two great elephants are fighting, it's the grass that suffers, which is New Jeans right now. And as I said before, K-pop industry is a matter of investment. They spent years training these idols, and while the circumstances are no less than ideal, it can be seen as an opportunity cost to some of this company. Some of us might be like, oh, they're not treating these guys well, but these artists are still staying there. The K-pop industry isn't bad. There's a dark side to it. We all know that, but not all companies are part of this dark side. The fans may have funded those who take part in the abuse within the industry, because some of the things you say as fans trigger the company into taking some of these actions they take. Imagine saying, oh, this dress is not very nice. Then the next performance you see, they're giving them very skimpy wears. They're giving them very skimpy wears to wear. And you are complaining that, oh, they're sexualizing them. You asked for it. You are a part of the problem. Or you say, oh, she has gained weight. Oh, she's so chubby. And the company puts them on diet. Then the next thing you're saying, oh, they're not allowing them do what they want to do. You caused it. You talked. You said something about it. Do you really think the companies are not watching what fans are saying? They are actually watching what you're saying. And as much as you're depicting the company to be bad, you yourself should check yourself. Check yourself. Some of you don't even know it, but you are part of the problem. Therefore, the responsibility lies on both you and I, and also the company, to make sure that these artists are well and they're doing good. And I'll say this, every music industry, whether it be Japan, South Korea, America, Europe, has its fear of things being bad. Do not just stigmatize it. Don't restrict it to South Korea alone. I just feel like South Korea is more vocal about it than the others. But unlike the others, the K-pop industry is slowly and gradually addressing some of these issues, and they are trying to change. Which is why I think fans keep supporting it, because they see that, oh, there's a change. The outcome is changing from bad to good. So this is a progress. Let's continue supporting it. So I would say K-pop companies are not as bad as you people portray them to be, because you yourself are part of the problem. Because when they take actions, they're actually listening to feedbacks from fans. They see what you post on Twitter. They see what you post on social media. Do you think K-pop companies are as bad as fans portray them to be? And this is all I have for you today on the podcast. I would love to hear what you have to say about this. Are K-pop companies as bad as you fans portray them, or we fans portray them? Let me know in the comment section below. Until I meet you on the next episode, do well to stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.